Hello, hello, hello. Sorry, so late. Hey, BB. No, honey, I got a storm coming, so I'm going to just get the ones done that I have now. But I will be coming on tomorrow night to do another set. Oh, thank you. I only went outside one time. I can't even tell you could see it. I can't even see it. Hello, Charisma. I got your payment. So you'll be in line, whatever I wrote down, whoever's the order that I wrote. Leslie, Tammy, Shelley, and Charisma. So with the storm coming, I'm not taking anybody. Oh, thank you. I'm not taking anybody new right now, any more payments right now. I'm just going to do the ones I have because we have a bad storm coming. So I don't want to be on the here. I don't want to be on the phone. I don't want to be on anything. Thank you, Shelley. Oh, thank you, Tammy. Thank you. One day in the sun, right? One day in the sun helps a lot. And I'm drinking my smoothie drink, and I think I've lost 6 pounds so far. So I'm working on my diet and exercising, swimming every day. So this is good. Everybody says great tan. This says nothing. This is only 2 hours in the sun. 2 hours. That's it. You got it, Charisma. You got it. So go whiskey. I can do your reading on Friday. Tonight, I have one reading to do when I'm done this. And then Tammy W., thank you for your patience, love. Appreciate you always. My grandson came and he stayed for a few days, so I was really happy. Almost 4 days. I was so happy. All right, you guys. So, all right. Leslie's first. Did Leslie come in the room yet? No. I'm waiting for Leslie. Let me see. Might as well light a cigarette. Coughing. Might as well have a reason for it. Shit. That hair. Wow. You will find 2 boyfriends. I don't want any boyfriend. I'm glad that I got rid of the one I had. He was no good. And I'm just happy with you guys and buttons and working. That's it. Thank you, Aaliyah. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I was out with my grandson yesterday at the pool. I had showed a picture to everybody. It's on the community page. Yes, I am, Sherry. You know what? I'm going to spend the rest of the evening. I did Aquarius real fast. I hurry up and put that up before I had to run around again. My grandson left his sneakers here, so I had to drive everything back to his house. Anyway, long story short, I'm going to finish up all of the videos tonight. All of them. All of them. Yeah, I might even do them live if it's not storming yet. If it's not storming. Well, I can tell you already that Libra has a lot of things coming for July. A lot of good things coming. So it's not a bad one for Libra. I actually, all the videos that are coming, I don't see negative for any of them, the ones left to do. And I believe I have to do some fire signs and some air signs, right? I think it's fire and air. And then I forgot Libra today on the daily. So I'm going to also do an additional special Libra. So you'll see. Because you know I'm a Libra, so I got to do that. Hey, Rosa. Thanks, Rosa. Not looking so bad yourself. Hey, Kayla. Oh, thank you, Tammy. He's such a good boy. Oh my God, he's such a good boy. So I'm waiting to see Leslie. Leslie, I text her a message. I don't know if she got it or not. I text Leslie. I told her I'm live. I'm waiting. Leslie. She should be coming on. Definitely, Tammy. Definitely. Yeah, the Styx. I'm not doing. Don't purchase tonight now, you guys. I'm not going to take any more for tonight. But if you want to get in line for the Styx for tomorrow, we'll be doing Styx tomorrow. So just come on early with me, you guys. When I come on, Styx will be 33. Minis will be 80. Again, using the Island Wellness Tarot, which are amazing cards. Amazing cards. I did them for myself. Amazing cards. Exactly, Juliet. All we need is I need a nice big old RV to drive and come and see all of you that way. I think that'd be my best bet. The cheapest way, too. I'm running so behind. Let me just tell you, I didn't have lunch and I didn't have dinner. And it's 9:30 at night. So I decided to drink my green smoothie, which is nothing but vegetables. No, I'm a liar. I didn't have breakfast. I had lunch. I had some tuna fish on top of lettuce. That's what I ate, tuna and lettuce. Yay, Leslie's here. She got it. She was washing the dishes. I got you. All right, Leslie. I was trying to get you. Hold on, you guys. Sorry about that. I don't know who the hell this is. This is crazy. Somebody just sent me a picture and said, signs Richard and I saw on our way to a concert. LOL, gotta love it. Who's Richard? What concert? What signs? I don't even see them. Mayor, Richard is my boyfriend. This ain't Mayor. Sorry. Wrong number. People are crazy. Huh. It is crazy, right? Exactly, Laura. I got you. Oh, thank you, Michelle. Thank you, Laura. Oh, I love tuna on crackers. I love that. Yeah, that's what you said, Leslie. I saw that. Oh my God, Laura, you are so funny. All right. Just wait another minute. All right, I hear it raining out. So again, the only people that I have for today is Shelley P. Charisma, Leslie, Tammy. And then I'm going to try to get all the other videos done. And I have one reading to do after this too. So if you're interested in getting Styx for tomorrow, which will probably cover your weekend coming up. If you're interested in getting a mini read, that's only $80. Some of you do know already I am offering $125 for a phone reading with me. It is not for mediumship, but it is for a phone reading. So if you want that, you can get it over the phone. Put your phone number in the payment, please, so I can call you, because I'm not going to jump around to emails and text message, all that. No. So put your phone number in the payment, and then we'll set it up real quick, knock it out. Unless I get 1,000 people, then I won't be knocking it out too fast, but I don't think that's going to happen. I like cheese, but they told me to stay away from dairy as much as I can, so I'm trying, but I love cheese. Uh-oh, it's raining really bad. Let me get started. Okay, Leslie, you're first. All right, Leslie. So, Leslie, you had paid for a message, not a mini, but you did pay for the $50 for a message here from these cards, and I believe it was 4 cards. So let's see what we get, Leslie. Okay, Leslie. Let me put my glasses on. Okay. All right, Leslie. So what comes up first is the axe. You got the axe. Now, it's not bad, though. The axe isn't bad. Okay? The axe talks about, Leslie, either breakups. It talks about separation. But it talks about stopping the pattern, which is where you come in. It also talks about silent treatment or abandonment. Okay? So a lot of this does pertain to you specifically. Oh, them greens make you, excuse me. Okay. So the reason I'm talking about this is that when it talks about stop the pattern, so we've talked already before about what we mean by stopping the pattern, stopping the energy, stopping the trying to manifest, stopping the attention, all of that. All right. Can't avoid what you see is what you see. You can't avoid that. With him being still close, you can't avoid it. But it's also talking about, again, keeping control up here. Because the minute you allow yourself to get consumed, okay, then it ends up putting you in a setback, okay? And you don't want a setback, you want to set up. All right, so the next thing that comes up talks about silent treatment. Now, silent treatment is kind of like what he's doing right now, because this silent treatment is almost like he's not purposely trying to punish you. He's not mad at you. He's not turning his back on you. But the silent treatment means he's just waiting to see what you're going to do. And I don't want him to see anything that you're going to do. I want him to wonder and keep wondering what you're going to do. Don't let him be the one to handle this or to be in control of this. No. You stay in control of your area, it shows. All right. Now, abandonment issues could be about your marriage when you were married. It could be about being a child. It could be about a lot of things, feeling separate, less than sometimes another sibling, perhaps got more attention or gets more attention, something like that. So that's where I feel the abandonment comes in, kind of like, people don't believe me, but they believe her, or people don't stick up for me, but they stick up for her, or, things like that. I also feel like other people didn't go out of their way for you, Leslie, the way they should have. That's the first card. Your second card comes up is the clock. So the clock on this says need time, takes time, in time, and time to heal and progress. Okay. So that's all the words about clock. All right. So as you can see with clock, it's take time, needs time, takes time, needs time, time in cycles, time to heal and progress. So what this is talking about is very, very important for you. If anything, I want you to always imagine and envision a clock, whether it's a grandfather clock, whether it's one of them cuckoo clocks, it comes out of cuckoo, whatever. Some kind of clock, picture that in your mind. As soon as you start to feel yourself wanting to get that person's attention, wanting them to look over at you, wanting them to see you, wanting them to give you what you're looking for, picture the clock. The clock will remind you to step back. The clock will remind you to be patient. The clock will remind you in cycles, things come. in cycles. Now, this cycle's changing because we just got through with this retrograde shit, and now things are changing into a better place, much better place. Let me just tell you that July is going to be amazing for many, 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 many of you. Many of you, okay? Sun, moon, rising, I don't care. Trust me when I tell you, July is going to be something to remember. Now, whatever that means, I hope there's nothing going on. But here we also have, when I hear about time in reference to you, Leslie, your situation has had plenty of time to move along, to change a cycle, to get better or whatever. But you got to remember, the last two periods that we had with the moon, the retrogrades, the new moon, full moons, all this kind of stuff makes a lot of changes a lot of energy, creates a lot of confusion, not just in me, but in you and other people. So where he's concerned, it talks about him being very confused. It talks about him still not sure of what he wants, not sure how to get what he wants, and not sure how he would maintain or keep what it is that he wants. So in other words, he doesn't have enough still courage that he needs. Courage, like the Cowardly Lion on The Wizard of Oz. He needs courage in order to believe in himself. It's not that he doesn't believe in you, and it's not that he doesn't find you attractive, and it's not that he doesn't want to be with you, but what it is that he doesn't believe in himself. We've been through this. Now, Ascending is your new card. Ascending talks about transcending obstacles, learning expansion, new phases, preparing for union. Now we're getting somewhere. Now we're getting somewhere. So Leslie, what this is talking about is the union. Yes, as you said, you feel the different energy. And yes, he went out of his way finally again, after a long time, talk to your father, making it obvious that he's speaking. Also, I feel like, where your dad is concerned, he's trying to get on his good side, trying to like score points with him first before he's kind of feeling him out to see how he feels about him, see what kind of feelings that he gets, whether your dad likes him or he doesn't like him or whatever, before he can make a move. So he is making preparations now. Transcending obstacles, transcending obstacles are things that are moving out of the way so that there's room for expansion, so that this new phase can come in, so that you can prepare for the union. Okay, so that's what we have. Your last card, Leslie, comes up and it talks about keys on a ring, many options, decisions, unconventional, string along, one night stand. So be careful, because there may be other options that come through right now, other people with interest, other people that want to get to know you, other people that are going to try to find out what you're all about, so to speak. But these people may also be trying to have a one-night stand. So you need to be warned of that. I don't feel like the person next door or across the way is one who's looking for a one-night stand. I don't feel that at all, Leslie. I feel like this person is looking for a long-term. He's just not the type for a one-night stand. He just doesn't have it in him. He just doesn't have it in him. You could have a one-night stand. Him, no. So, okay. So what I'm talking about here is the energy between the two of you is starting to escalate, is starting to get better, is starting to come closer. The reason it is because you backed off. Now, if you decide to go headstrong again, if you decide to start trying to focus on all that again, you're going to reverse it. Don't blame me. Do not blame me. So be patient. Keep doing what you've been doing. Focus on the school. Focus on your child. Focus on your future. Focus on your money. Focus on all that right now. Let him do the work where everything else is concerned. All right? So that's yours, Leslie. Now, for everybody else, remember what I said. No purchasing right now for tonight. Tonight's is already scheduled. I already have everybody lined up. And I will be doing these tomorrow night. So you can feel free to get ahead of the game tomorrow and get in line so you don't have to wait too long for your reading. First come, first serve. That's kind of the way it goes. So, Leslie. Good job, Leslie. Okay. Yep, I believe it. I believe it. Yes, the answer is yes, Leslie. All right. Hey, Libra Love 21. What's happening? All right. So next up, I believe it's Tammy, right? Let me just make sure I'm not lying. You go all the way back up to the beginning that I wrote. Okay, so we are in the order of, ooh, where'd it go? Yep. Leslie, Tammy, Shelley, and then Charisma. Okay, so Tammy, then Shelley, then Charisma. Okay, Tammy, Shelley, and Charisma. So Tammy, you got Styx. You did get Styx because you had them before, right, Tammy? That's what you purchased, Styx. Am I wrong or right? Tammy, Bambi, Tammy. Tammy, yeah, they were. They was G-rated. There's a picture of two signs. One said F Biden and another one said something else. I didn't know. Oh, good, Trinidad. I love Trinidad. Good job. All right, Tammy, so your Styx. All right, let's see what your Styx say first. Okay. Got 3. Okay, your first stick talks about somebody needs to get real because they were trying to give you some BS. Somebody might have been trying to give you some BS. I don't know how recent this was, but somebody might have been trying to give you some BS. Somebody might have been trying to tell you what you want to hear, and it may not believe 100% themselves or what they were saying. Or somebody is trying to convince themselves as well. So somebody's definitely reaching out really strong, Tammy, for faith, for courage, for strength. They are reaching out. I do feel like this person, though, is still, listen, they're still experienced as being the great manipulator. So you have to be careful because sometimes they get tricked by the devil themselves too. And they kind of sometimes believe in themselves, and then other times they give in to something else. So they give in to another energy, which isn't always positive. All right. So that's your first stick. Your second stick, hello buttons. Hello. Your second stick talks about, remember what you promised yourself. Remember what you promised yourself. And what I hear is that I'm not going to let them do this to me again. I'm not going to allow them to treat me that way. I'm not going to allow, them to come to me without really meaning it this time, without really going to put their foot down and really do what they're supposed to do. So this is you saying this stuff, not me. And this is, the spirit is trying to remind you that don't be swayed a little bit. Don't be fallen into him on too much. Yeah, good. Call him out on it because they're warned. This is like a warning telling you that he still has something where he wants to manipulate. He still wants to get back to where you are. He would like to live with you because he feels that's where he doesn't have to really do anything. But you know what? Nope. That's where he actually does have to do something. And in order to get to be with you, he needs to do a lot of work. Your last stick comes up and talks about your frustration. It's talking about crying all night, but it doesn't mean that literally tears coming down, but it does mean, just wanting it to change. And you know what, if he's not going to do what he's supposed to do, then, hoping that somebody better even comes in, because I think you're getting to the point where you're so frustrated with this situation. And as much as you love this person, it's like, it's just got to stop. It talks about making peace, within yourself and coming to an understanding, buttons, what's the matter? And coming to an understanding that, your feelings haven't changed for him. Your love is still there and you're willing to be devoted and you have been, it's not like you've cheated on him or anything. And yet at the same time, it's like you wonder about him. It shows a lot of concern here, and it feels like he's wasting not only his time, but maybe the time wherever he's at, because he's not doing what he's supposed to do. He's not taking it 100% seriously. Now, at one point before, like when you planned on getting together, maybe it was last weekend or whatever, you're planning on getting together because he was motivated. He was excited. But then when he realized that he has to put some work in, or that he has to, show you something before you actually make an action or make something happen, or, or use an adjective in your sentence. It's all about him with the nouns, me, myself, and I, the first person, and it's all about him. So be careful, Tammy, be careful. Now, Tammy, I know you also have a read here. You have a mini read. So let's see what's going on with these cards. Okay. All right, Tammy? All right, Tammy. All right, these cards. Give me what I need to know. Give me what I need to know for her. All right. First card is the coffin. The coffin card talks about endings, which bring new beginnings, growth, change, liberation, and transition. So where this makes sense, Tammy, it's definitely endings, because we need and we want an ending to his addiction. We want an ending to his bullshit. We want an ending to the manipulation. We want an ending to all of this. We just want to be able to put all this right now, from right now today, back. We want to put it to sleep. We just want to put it to rest. We just want to put it out so that we can just have a fresh start here. Okay, so we are sending healing energy toward you and towards God so that things can get balanced. Now, I'm going to remind you. Okay, so coffin, as in casket, can also be a warning that he needs to change his ways rather soon, before he gets himself caught up with the wrong people, at the wrong place, at the wrong time. That's all I'm going to say for that. Now I'm going to say he needs growth, because that's the next word. And when we talk about growth, you have grown so much since all of this started. You have grown amazingly well. Rather you being triggered and relapsing, instead you were triggered and you got stronger. You got stronger and you kept proving a point to him that if you can do it, he can do it. There's a lot of changes, which is the next word, changes that are coming through for you and for him. The changes for you were focused on first, which talks about you becoming more whole within yourself, about you starting to enjoy or appreciate who you are, and recognizing that, you know what, you are a really damn good person. And that's what you can say to yourself now, is that, you know what, I'm really valuable. And if he doesn't see that, then I'm not willing to give this up and lose this. I'm not willing to sacrifice everything that I've worked for, and as hard as I've worked to pay my bills and keep things afloat, hoping that he's going to change his ways and get things better so that I have a place for him to come back to. But he's not even realizing or appreciating the work that you're doing. The changes that need to happen on his end are truly within him. He really does want change. He really does want to be free. He really does. But he just doesn't know how to get there. It's like he's lost. It's like you gave him this map, or he's got this map. Maybe he's got it from different rehabs, or he's got it from different counselors. But he's got this map. But he doesn't know how to get the GPS going, so he knows how to follow and which way to go and which ways to avoid. He truly doesn't want to lose you. He truly does love you with all of his heart. And there's a part of him that thinks correctly, that knows he loves you more than his addiction. But unfortunately, when he gets caught up in a mess, the addiction takes over and it blocks out the people that he hurts. It blocks out people that he loves. He's going to be liberated soon. He's going to be pretty much excited soon to start something new. There's going to be something new here for him, whether it's a new place that he goes, or it's a new place he's going, or a new place he just went to. Something very new is coming in for him. This newness is going to handle something a completely different way than what other people have done. This is going to be something of growing pains for him, because it's going to teach him almost subconsciously first, and then come to the forefront. I mean, he's going to come to understand that, wow, this is really making me not want to do other things. This is making me want to try harder. This is making me want to be a good person, making me want to be the man that Tammy believes I could be. So that's where the transition comes in. So he does have a transition coming in. Your next card up is soulmates. So soulmates comes in and talks about a soul connection, talks about your partnership. It talks about the agreements and the things that you've talked about in the past. It talks about contracts, soul contracts, but contracts as well, meaning things that, you tried to get past before. Things when he had made promise to you before about doing something the right way, getting through to you, trying to show you who he can be. He can do all right for a little while, and then he seems to fall off because he gets frustrated. He feels it's so much easier to act the other way, to do the other things that are wrong, because doing wrong is a lot easier than doing right. Doing right takes some work for all of us. Every day we all make a conscious decision to do the right things, and we all get tempted to do something opposite. Twin Flames is your next card, and Twin Flames talks about the yin and yang. It's about Zen, finding balance. It's about meditating. It's about a union. It's about duality, meaning something is definitely doable between the two of you to create this balance, to get this unity, this union going. It talks about coupling. It talks about complementing each other, meaning where he lacks, you can fill in, and where you lack, he can fill in. And this is going to come to the balance, but when is what we want to know. So your next card is Passion, and Passion talks about insane chemistry. It talks about liking each other equally, having fun. So when we have the, when we have the Passion, and we have the Twin Flames, and we have the Soulmates, and the first card we had was Coffin. So we did the Coffin, and we know what that means, and we did the Soulmates, and we understand about that connection. And then when we did the Twin Flames talked about the yin and yang. It talks about you kind of balancing each other out. It talks about the union, duality, something being very doable. Things are getting ready to change. And then this card talks about a transition. So things are definitely going to transition. And this Passion talks about, again, it talks about insane chemistry. It talks about liking each other. It talks about being able to have fun again, being able to live your life normal again, and not have to struggle through all of this. So Tammy, your cards don't show that an ending is here. It does show there's agitation to me, because with the dragonfly, even though the dragonfly here talks about be lighthearted, finding out, things coming to light, okay, adapting to change. That's what dragonfly is. So that is your final card, is dragonfly. And with the dragonfly, again, this is kind of like finding out, like, okay, so he's not as ready as I thought he was, or he's not doing, what I thought he would, or he's not at the level that I thought he'd be at, or he's not progressing the way I thought he would. This is also talking about him adapting to changes. It's not going to be easy, and it's not going to happen right away, and it's not going to happen the first time, and it may not happen the second, third, fourth, fifth time, but it is going to happen. It is going to happen, because I don't see him getting the negative part of the Coffin card. I don't see that. So I want you to know that. I don't see that, all right? So for now, Tammy, hold tight, because there's going to be more news coming, more communication coming. If it's been quiet, it's going to get louder, meaning that he's not going to stay distant. He is going to try to talk to you. He's going to try to come forward. He is going to communicate. That's coming. And there is going to be also talk about him changing something or going somewhere new. So I want you to understand that. There's definitely something about changes and him doing something new. Yeah, exactly. And you got to remember too that you too can't waste your time. He's wasting your time, but you're allowing him to waste your time. But right now, his safety, he is being guarded by the angels right now. So I wouldn't panic over that. And he's not doing things that are going to so-called take his life. Oh, it feels like, heck, oh, it's a piece of hair. He's not going to do things that are going to take his life, but he is doing things that around other people that aren't so safe. So that can be risky. That can be risky. But I do see some changes coming. There is a transition getting ready to happen. And there is some new news going to be coming about going somewhere new or doing something new, which is going to create a better change than anybody else has done for him. Because I really feel like, he's just lost in the system right now. He's pretty much lost in the system. All right. Shelley P., you have Styx. And then Charisma has Styx. Shelley P., your first stick is Shelley P., You've wasted enough time. It's time to focus on what's right in front of you. It's almost time to celebrate. There is good news, and there is going to be some type of exciting, maybe unexpected arrangements. Somebody visiting, arrangements coming faster than you think. The next stick that you have talks about it's never too late. It's never too late. So just when you thought that things were over, things were done, maybe you think you're getting older, you're worried about the time, you're worried about being with the right person, you're worried about not settling, and you're not going to, because this person's energy is very good around you. This person has nothing but love for you, and I keep seeing like hearts floating all in the air. Your last stick talks about you just keep waiting to make sure that this is real. You just keep waiting and hoping that this is true. You just keep waiting to see every day that this person is going to keep texting you and keep sending you messages and keep in touch with you, or somehow keep communicating with you, because you're worried that they might stop. Again, this is about abandonment issues too, as well as because of what happened with Tomas, with him, wanting to make so many changes. And then a very unsettling situation happened to him through his family member, which caused a lot of delays, a lot of doubt, and which caused a lot of confusion. And now which has created a big setback. So I wouldn't worry about that situation right now, because his mind is all over the place for Tomas. But where your new partnership is, this is still very stable, and this is more than likely. This is definitely going to happen, and this is going to be something that's going to change your entire life. So congratulations to you, Shelley P. All right, charisma, your 3 sticks coming up. Thank you guys for about my hair. No, I'm not doing any, and I'm not taking anybody tonight because we got a bad storm out there, possible tornado coming. So I have charisma left to do. And then tomorrow night, weather should be good. So I'm free all day tomorrow and tomorrow night. I have nothing to do, nowhere to go. So I will be here working. And now tonight I'm going to finish the rest of the videos, and I have one reading to do if my girl's still up. So last sticks are charisma. So tomorrow we'll be doing mini reads, $80, and we'll be doing magic sticks again tomorrow for $33.33. Okay, charisma. It feels like it's saying you're accepting somebody's excuses, because the stick says, why do you keep accepting somebody's excuses, or why do you keep accepting somebody who's trying to manipulate, or why are you in fact settling for that situation itself? It's like, you may have been involved in a relationship in the past. This person may not have stayed faithful or true to you. You may be aware of this person's infidelity, so to speak, or them cheating and lying or making up stories. You may have even caught this person in the act. But what it's talking about is you need to put yourself up on a higher pedestal, meaning create some boundaries, because this person shouldn't be able to access you so easily. There's somebody who's going to communicate through you or to you, and the way they're going to do it is going to be in a manipulative kind of way, meaning they're going to say what you want to hear. And they're going to make you feel really good about yourself. But you know what? Take the compliments and feel really good about yourself. But as far as letting them in the door, no. Your second stick talks about a secret will soon be told to you, or you'll soon be able to figure out a situation that somebody is doing or creating, which is not a whole lot of positivity there. This is somebody who might be trying to take advantage of you. So I want you to be careful. I also want you to be careful of somebody asking you to pay something that's not your responsibility. It's not your problem. Okay, you don't have them as a child. They're supposed to be a equal partner, or they're supposed to be taking care of you, but you don't take care of them. So whatever that's about, you be on your toes, that I warned you already for that. Your last stick talks about, what were you thinking? What were you thinking maybe when you decided to take that risk? Or, I hate to say this on here, but unprotected sex. Be careful. Don't do that. So it's kind of like, what were you thinking? Because I see that coming. So be very careful of unprotected sex, all right? I'm just saying that ahead of time. Maybe you are, maybe you aren't. Maybe somebody wants to try to do that. Maybe somebody's going to try to take advantage of you like that. Maybe somebody's going to claim that nothing could happen to you. Trust me when I tell you, don't listen. Now, the last stick, I took an extra stick for you, and it talks about don't blame yourself. It says about stop blaming yourself. Don't blame yourself, and don't blow your money. Don't blame yourself, and don't blow your money. So don't allow yourself to take full responsibility for something else that somebody else did. Okay, that's not your shit. It's not your fault because your heart was open. It's not your fault because you wanted to find happiness and love. It's not your fault. But the way they came towards you, they were wrong. They were wrong. And you know what? They don't deserve you because you are too good for them. There is a better thing coming for you, and there's a better situation. There's a lot of changes going on around for you, whether that's also career or learning or schooling or educating or certifications or whatever the hell that is. There's something really great coming for you. And then there's also a partner that's coming in that is going to be very strong, very adamant towards you, but very protective. And that's the one you're going to need. So anyway, so that's it. I did Shelley, I did Charisma, I did Leslie. So I believe that I still have Gemini, Libra, and Aries, Leo, Sag to get done for the monthlies for July, correct? So I'm going to get them done fast as I can now after I do one reading. I have one private reading to do. You're welcome. You be careful. You hear me? Beautiful girl, you be careful. So I'm going to try to get the rest of these Julys finished and out of the way real quick. Actually, it takes 30 minutes for each one because 15 minutes to create it and then 15 minutes for it to upload and monetize, all that stuff. So I'm going to get done as fast as I can, but I'm not going to bed until I'm finished. I promise you, I'm not going to bed until I'm finished. All right. And then tomorrow I'll be on live to do the daily in the morning. No uploading for the daily. We're coming on live. We're going to do it then. So go ahead, Leslie. Why can't you go to the bar? You are welcome, Shelley. Oh, no, my stuff turned off. Oh, mushy down there. Gotta, it makes your teeth green. It's storming there, Laura. Where are you at, Laura? Where are you? Because it's going to be doing it. It's the wind's blowing. I hurry up and ran buttons as fast as I could. Where are you, Laura? Okay, well, where are you, Laura? Thanks, Jenny. Jenny, you got your refund, right? I was looking on my PayPal and I saw the refund. Make sure you got it. I can't remember if you said yeah. Laura, what state are you in? You're in New Jersey? Or no, you're in Pennsylvania, right? You're in PA, so it's coming this way. Exactly, Leslie. It's not a one-night stand. Oh, good, good. Thanks, Jenny. Oh, man, I wish we had it like winter here. It's hot as hell. We're almost 100 degrees today. It was like 98. And with the heat index, it was 105. So it was really bad here today. Really bad. Buttons didn't even want to eat breakfast this morning. She didn't just eat until later on tonight. So you guys, it's great seeing all of y'all folks here. Aaliyah Davis says, what time tomorrow? So tomorrow, the morning daily, I don't know when I wake up because I'm going to be up late getting all these videos done because I'm not going to bed till I get them done. So the daily is probably around 10 o'clock, probably around 10 at the latest because Button's got to be, she'll be up to go to the bathroom outside by 8, which means I drink my coffee till 9, which means I'll be on here by 10. Tammy says, visiting as long as he's not bringing bags of clothes with him and anything like that, yes. But if he tries to bring clothes and things like that to make it look like he needs all them just because he's going to stay over one night or something like that, don't do it. Because if somebody actually sleeps in your house overnight, that's all they can do, sleep overnight, and then you'll have to get a court to get him evicted out of there. So be very careful with that. As a matter of fact, if you can afford to get a room, go get a room. Stay there overnight. I really wouldn't bring them to your home. I really would not, Tammy, I would not bring them to your home. Get a room, because then guess what? He wants to stay there. He got to keep paying to stay there because you're leaving. So don't do your house. Don't do your house. He didn't earn that privilege yet. No. But get a room, that's fine. Get a cheap room. Get a room. Right? Aaliyah Davis, it is. It was extremely hot today. Extremely hot. All right, Juliet. All right, so you're going to watch Gemini. I got you. Yeah, July is going to be really good. Really, really good. Better than June, better than May, better than April. Oh, yeah. Payment said, wish her luck for what? What did I miss? You'll catch up tomorrow. Payment, Helen, I have a job interview tomorrow. I love it. And they're going to love you. They're going to love you. But be careful on the interview. Let them do a lot of the talking. Answer very thoroughly with the way you are. Answer the way you normally do. But let them do the interview. Sometimes we tend to get really confident or we tend to get really secure and we kind of try to take over. So don't do that. Don't do that. Let them see you're stepping back and letting them conduct it and answer and smile and answer, okay, accordingly. And you'll be fine. Fine. Whose birthday is it? Whose birthday is it? Anyone in the room? That's my number one. No, my birthday is in July. Oh. Jenny's waiting for her Aries July reading. Okay, it's coming up. I'm going to be doing it. All right, you guys. So I'll be seeing you guys every single day, even on the 4th of July. I'll be on here. I'll be on here. So guys, remember what I said on one of my videos. If you got to see it, please make sure. If you want to receive something that I said in a video, hit the like button, but put amen. Put amen to receive it. Or write, I receive it. A lot of you are wondering why something's not happening or why things aren't changing or why a lot of things are still staying the same for you because you're forgetting to thank the universe. And you got to do that in a lot of different ways. Okay, so not only just my videos, but anybody else's videos. If you're watching it and what you hear is something you want, something you want to take with you, then hit the like button and say amen. And do it on my channel, do it on their channel, do it everywhere. All right, so please remember to like, share, and subscribe on my channel. Appreciate it. If you feel like you've been not getting notified, then unsubscribe and resubscribe, okay, and hit the all button so that you can get all the notifications, all right? Because we're going to get pretty busy here coming up for July. We're going to get busy. We're going to get busy. We're going to get a lot of videos in every day. So let's see what's going on, all right? Thank you, Leslie. Exactly, Renata. Amen. Thank you, Payment. Amen. You got it. You got it, Tammy. All right. All right, you guys. Lots of love. I'm going to go. Hopefully my lady's still up so I can do her reading. I know I'm running really late, but hey, I showed up. I showed up. I tried as fast as I could. I drove as fast as I could. I got that Benz outside. It goes pretty damn fast. Oh, I can't wait to get my car back. I never thought I'd say that, but can't wait. Anyway, thank you, universe, for everything, right? All right, you guys. Have a great night. Sweet dreams. Look for the videos. As soon as I get done this reading, I'm going to start loading up videos. You'll see one at a time, but they're going to come out. All right. Thanks, you guys. Hopefully the storm's not too bad. Okay.